Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin number 1, followed by Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin, Tron, and then we end with Cardano. And number 10, let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USD. So here we are for Bitcoin. Anything for us? Yes, there is. If you were to move up to the weekly, this actually does look like a dragonfly doji. Dragonfly doji is something like a hammer. Which means that there is actually buying pressure coming in to push the price higher, and we ended the week with a green candlestick. We were actually dropping, but then we pushed back up. So my assumption, again, as I was assuming last week as well, is that BTC is going to go for a little bit, and after that, pump, we break higher. Right, we're probably heading towards 120,000. Right now we're 105, so again, dropping down to the daily, you will see that you cleared all of these cells. We were anticipating a head and shoulders, right? But we actually broke back above the support resistance. Support once broken becomes resistance. We broke back up. We're almost taking out the high of the right shoulder. Once you take out the high of the right shoulder, we invalidate the head and shoulders. And so, yeah, we're about to invalidate it. So I think that's more likely than not. BTC is going to consolidate a little bit before heading higher towards 120,000. Ethereum. So Ethereum against USD. We'll look at the USD pair. Ethereum USD has been hovering at the skinny pink line. I think that Ethereum is also in some sort of a consolidation. Best to be honest, best bullish case scenario is for Ethereum to slowly fall down and then we break higher. This will be a much more sustainable move, right? But again, we're still not entirely sure what the plans of the Ethereum wheels are, but we're just at the skinny pink line. So, I mean, of course, the bullishest of the bullishest is that we go above the skinny pink line, and then we consolidate above it and continue higher. Skinny pink line curves higher. Right, that's bullishest case. But I would prefer it to zip down a little bit though. But yeah, this is what it is for Ethereum. XRP against USD. Here we are for XRP. We are still consolidating right above the skinny pink line. So just a gentle reminder that XRP has already broken out of the big accumulation. And we are hovering right above the support. Right. There's a target that we have, $6.10. Again, we're still forming lower highs. And to be honest, we're also forming lower lows. So that's why I was like, could we still be dropping lower? Maybe we drop towards like $1 first before continuing higher. Yeah, of course. But yeah, we got a hammer here, monthly, something like a monthly hammer, right? So the possibility still remains that XRP could just hit higher. I mean, of course, we would prefer it if there was a much lengthier consolidation first before we do anything for XRP. The internet is a bit spotty because it's raining. Very weird, right? When it rains, kind of things happen. So yeah, we might just hover around here before breaking higher towards $6. So we're still loyal to the $6 target. We still think that XRP is headed towards $6. BNB against USD. Here we are for BNB. BNB is potentially again completing an inverse head and shoulders. It could be blasting off towards $1,000. It's either going to be sub 1,000, 900 plus, or if we break it, it's just slightly above 1,000, right? So there are two levels to look for BNB. So if BTC breaks higher, very likely BNB is going to hit towards the upside as well. Solana against USD. Here we are for Solana. Solana is still very disappointing under the skinny pink line. The BTC pair is still under the skinny pink line. It's still largely in a bearish trend. Again, anything for us to work with? If Solana rose higher, right, broke above the skinny pink line, this is fantastic because this whole thing could become a very nice squeeze. A, we could be completing a wave. B, coming down for a C, D, and then pump, continue higher. It was $500. That would be fantastic, but we need to see the price action move that way first. At the same time, Solana could still form something like a descending triangle over here. Oh, this would be bad as we drop lower. So again, no strong opinions for Solana at this point of time. Of course, bestest case scenario is we drop towards 0.5 or 0.618, which means that we'll drop towards $50 and then potentially $30. Right now we're 150, which means that the bull run would have ended for everyone if that happens. So yeah, but we're under the skipping line, so we're still buyers bearish for Solana. Dogecoin against USD. Of course, we're holding out for bullish move, right? Dogecoin against USD. I don't like what I see. Reason being, we had an inverse head and shoulders. There was an opportunity or chance for the whales to push much, much higher, right? But we broke above the skinny pink line. We actually broke the inverse head and shoulders. Broke above the skinny pink line, but then we broke back down. So selling pressure is still present for Dogecoin. So just like Solana, I suspect that Dogecoin could be forming a bearish chart pattern, and then it hits lower towards like past this low to like 12 cents, somewhere around 12 cents, right? Noisy area over here. Strong support at around 12 cents. So yeah, that's my take for Dogecoin. It still looks pretty weak. Tron against USD. Tron is just not volatile, right? It's just up and up and up and up. It's like, yeah, yo, bro, where? How much are you gonna go? When is it gonna end? No chart pattern as well. ADA against USD. Here we are for ADA. ADA is right on the skinny pink line. So from a technical perspective, ADA doesn't look that good. My guess is we could possibly drop towards sub 40 cents. We're 66 right now. So yeah, potentially a little bit lower. ADA against BDC, right? Just to get things into perspective, ADA against BDC could be in a very nice squeeze here, right? So we're still anticipating these lows to be taken out, and we are kind of heading that way. So yeah, more downside for ADA BDC, which means that we're going to see weakness on ADA USD as well. All right, hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. See you in the next one.